the little sister sitting between Anacortes and Mount Vernon. And I want you to know that I've gotten great support from them, so I appreciate it. Because I want to actually invite you to discover what Sedro-Woolley is about. If you can get a feel or even a flavor for who we are and what we'd like to see happen, then I think that we're heading in the right direction. So they're going to be rolling my PowerPoint, I'm hoping, soon. And the PowerPoint, I'm just going to have it run through. It's going to loop through. It's going to be an opportunity for you to see what we're about. I do want to say that we do have fiber coming to Sedro-Woolley. This is very exciting to us. We have partnered with support, and so we are working to get that in place, which is going to be fantastic, especially for those who will be coming to Sedro-Woolley and doing development. And I noticed that when people were looking at our map in the back, they were kind of surprised to see the large area of our opportunity zone, and it's very true. It covers both commercial, industrial, and also our downtown district area. So there's a lot that is there. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity for growth, and we're very welcoming community. We truly are. And we too offer free. You know, you can come in, talk with us. We bring our people. You bring your people, and we'll just see what we can do. So anyway, so I want to thank you, John, for making this opportunity possible. So in a recent demographic study, the average age of those moving to Sedro-Woolley was 25 years old, and that is a young workforce. The one thing that they're looking for is career opportunities and where they can work and live close to home. In order for this to happen, it needs to be continued growth in both the business, commercial, and industrial areas. And I believe this is very achievable. And I'm hoping that tonight maybe there's somebody out there who would like to see that happen with me as well. So as a mayor, as a city, we would like to see our commercial zones become a place of tourism and entertainment, making Sedro-Woolley a destination that provides a unique experience. Not just in the variety of shops or stores, but in buildings that add to the experience, something unique. Providing amenities such as large public markets, maybe boutique hotel or hotels, art galleries, a variety of restaurants, a movie theater, maybe even something like McMillan's were open. So what you may not know about Sedro-Woolley is that we are limited as far as our growth goes, because to the west of us we have protected farmland. To the south of us is the river, and to the east of us is some of it's not very buildable, but it's also a lot of recreational land. That's absolutely beautiful. So we're building to the north. That's actually what we're looking at, is some to the west, but mostly to the north. And I just want to make you aware of that. So we believe that the expansion would really be a beautiful thing for Sedro-Woolley. It would possibly bring about some recreational opportunities in around our city. Skagit Trail Builders is now located in Sedro-Woolley and is working with us and the county and the port to connect Northern State Trails and the Skagit Parks and Recreation property trails by building a bridge. The organic feel of the Skagit Builder Trails are really a pleasure. I don't know if you've ever had opportunity to partake, but they're really a pleasure if you like to hike, run, or do mountain biking. For several years, we have also enjoyed the Cascade Trail, which the railroad never really gave it to us, but we kind of took it when they pulled out their tracks, and we built a trail. It's an expansive trail that runs from Sedro-Woolley to Concrete. Yes, they made us aware they could take it back at any time, but they're not foreseeing that. However, if you're interested in doing the trail, it's about 22 miles one way, 22 plus, or 45 round trip if you're looking for a real adventure that day. So just this past spring, we came close to seeing the vision of our recreational opportunities advance in an economic way when a recreational business considered growing their vision within our city. We knew that with their presence, we would attract other businesses who would complement, enhance, and align with our vision of developing Sedro-Woolley as a recreational destination. Alas, it wasn't meant to be, at least not yet, but not for lack of trying on both their and our part. It was wonderful walking that path with them, and it remains an open possibility. Sedro-Woolley has been known for its innovation in technology and continues to have global impact. Once known for our major industries, the steel, coal, and timber industries, all distributed their products on a global scale. A new generation has emerged and continues the tradition with new industries of the future.
Sedron Technologies, Rothenbuehler Engineering, and Janicki Industries are continuing to grow and impact not only our nation, but also other nations of the world. The Omni processor is one of the products that probably you're familiar with. Bill Gates joined forces with Sedron Technologies, and those machines are being created and sent around the world to third world countries. And if you're not familiar with it, it takes byproducts that are pollutants, water that's polluted, garbage that's polluted, and it turns it into clean drinking water. There's an interesting video online where you actually see Bill Gates drinking the waters that comes out of the Omni processor. It's well worth seeing. There's also the bar core, which is an innovative technology that takes biohazards and turns them into safe and useful byproducts. And then you're probably familiar with Rothenbuehler's Taki Tutor, which was, I think, invented back in the 40s. After World War II, he came home and invented it. And it's now progressed through many generations, but it's still used by law enforcement, military, construction, demolition, forestry, mining, and industry. So we are a town that really enjoys, probably very not well known for our innovation and our technology. We're small, maybe not very subtle sometimes, but we are a city that is growing. BYK had a huge impact on our city. They have fostered the development of economic excitement through the construction of a new grocery store and much needed living spaces. And they continue to work with the city. They work with us in our vision for creating new and modern buildings that complement the architecture of our historic buildings. Sedro-Woolley welcomes ingenuity, and this past year EDASC, along with Leadership Skagit and the Sedro-Woolley Downtown Association partnered to make business incubators and making use of a vacant space in our central business district. This ingenious idea will be the hub that provides opportunity to allow for innovation to develop while creating network opportunity for startups. Along with it, they applied for and received a grant, which we are very grateful for, and so are the first graduates of that program, a grant that allowed them to go through the opportunity to learn what it takes to start a business. So I went to the graduation, it was very impressive, and these graduates are now going to become mentors to those who are going to be taking the classes in the future. So with all this, Sedro-Woolley is experiencing movement and growth. We have a vision. We have a vision that includes building businesses in our unique hometown Americana style. We're partnering with the YMCA, hopefully to create a recreational center near our Memorial Park. We would like to see every storefront in our historic downtown area filled with businesses that are varied and draw people in, something that will draw people in, and continuing to support the Planning Commission, who just completed the zoning regulations for the development of an urban village mixed-use overlay, which I found interesting, and I didn't introduce it, but I'd like to do that now. Both my councilwoman and Mayor Pro Tem Jermaine Cornegay is here, and I think people found it interesting that the council gave a little bit of a pushback regarding urban village, not believing that perhaps it fits in with who we are or what we would like to do. However, the Planning Commission, in their brilliant way, and I love that they're all people who are volunteer, they come together, they debate, they throw out ideas. They've come together with a plan that I know that when we take it to the council, they're going to be very much for it. And that's exciting for Sedro-Woolley because we don't have anything of that nature. So as a town and as a mayor, we would like to see the continual growth in these areas of business so that all who wish to work and live in Sedro-Woolley may have that option and opportunity. This would also allow for us to become a hub of goods and services, not just for our community, but for the families and businesses living and located in the Skagit River Valley. We are a city that honors our heritage and celebrates our future with our festivals. We have embraced those events with clear statements of who we are, such as Log Rodeo, Woodfest, which is now Woodfest Timber to Tech, which is a very appropriate name given what's happening within our schools, especially the STEM program. The STEM program, when it came to Skagit Valley, was given to Sedro-Woolley. We had it first, and it has now expanded to others within the community. It's a fabulous program. So Blast from the Past, the Christmas parade, the tree lighting, these are all annual celebrations that honor our history and our identity, and they also mark our change and growth. So I just want you to know that Sedro-Woolley, for as much as these two women, these fabulous two women on either side of me have talked about their town, which they have it going on, so Sedro-Woolley does too in our own way. And so we would hope that, our vision would be that people of all ages, of lifestyles, of income, that they will invest in our town, and that they will build their businesses in our town, and that they will work within our town, raise their families, and retire in Sedro-Woolley. As we make well-informed decisions as a council about growth and development, I know that we'll be able to not only maintain that unique hometown feel, we'll also be able to provide the quality of life people desire and deserve. And so that is our vision. That's our vision in a nutshell. I've only talked about a couple things about the workforce, about recreation, but we are always open to new ideas. And I did have some maps back there. I see they went pretty quick. I want you to know that if you give me your business card, I will see to it that you are either mailed or emailed, whichever you prefer, the maps of our opportunity zones. So I thank you for your time and your attention and humoring me as far as my little slideshow in telling you about who Sedro-Woolley is. And just real quick, before I close, I want to say thank you to Community Action for being here. You guys do such great work. I sit on their board. There's so many things that happen that really kind of go unnoticed and really not trumpeted, and I think they really need to be. They need to be pronounced. So I'm glad you're here tonight. Thank you for sponsoring this. Thank you.